How's it going, everybody? It's Warren, and this morning we were treated to an awesome surprise by Marvel Studios and the Russo brothers. We got the second official trailer for Avengers Endgame. And with the trailer, we got a ton of new footage and what seems like a lot of new information about the movie. I've already done one breakdown this morning. If you want to check that out, I'll link it up above as well as put it in the description and at the end of this video. But in this video, I want to talk about something very specific that I think we see in this new Avengers Endgame trailer. And that is the Avengers fighting Thanos. There are a lot of scenes in this trailer that I think are the Avengers fighting Thanos very early on in the movie. And in this video, I'll break it all down for you and tie it to some of the leaks that we've gotten over the past couple of weeks and the footage that was shown at the Disney shareholders meeting. Quick reminder about my giveaway. I'm giving away 5 IMAX tickets. If you'd like to enter for your chance to win, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment down below with your thoughts and your favorite superhero or villain. So, with this new Avengers Endgame trailer, keep in mind what the president of Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige, said about the footage that's in it. He said most of the footage in the trailer will be from the first 15 to 20 minutes of the movie. And in this trailer, I think that is mostly accurate. There are a lot of scenes that I actually think are the Avengers fighting Thanos. There's a plot leak out there that says the first plan of the Avengers is to go and fight Thanos. And this ties into the very last scene of the trailer with Captain Marvel and Thor. We actually got a leaked description of this scene a few days ago from a Disney shareholder. Disney had a shareholders meeting where they showed footage for Avengers Endgame, and one of the shareholders went online and described what he saw. And he described to the T this very last scene that we see in the trailer with Thor and Captain Marvel talking. Thor grabs his axe and says, "I like this one," which means that he was telling the truth and his description leak was real. But they didn't show all of the scene in this trailer, they just showed the end.
I like this one.
The full scene is about going and finding Thanos. Nebula and Tony are back on Earth, and Nebula says that she knows where Thanos is. Rocket also says that when Thanos snapped, it was the biggest energy surge he'd ever seen, and he can still trace that surge to a distant planet, and that's where Thanos is. At this point, Captain Marvel is already there, and she's telling the rest of the Avengers that they have to go right now and fight Thanos. The Avengers start talking to each other, and then Bruce Banner asks what kind of guarantee they have that they could actually defeat Thanos this time, in which Captain Marvel says, "This time you have me." And right after this happens, Thor gets up, goes in front of Captain Marvel, calls Stormbreaker to his hand, and says, "I like this one," which we just saw in the second trailer. So, in this scene in the beginning of the movie, the Avengers are talking about a plan to go and find Thanos and fight him. And I think that's exactly what they do, and they lose. I think this happens very early on in the movie because I don't think Ant-Man is there yet. So they wouldn't know about the quantum realm or time travel. Plus, Thor was there when Thanos snapped. He saw that the Infinity Gauntlet was damaged, and he saw that Thanos was damaged as well. So, Thor knows that the gauntlet is damaged, he tells the rest of the Avengers, plus they have Captain Marvel now and the element of surprise. So, their first plan would be to take the Benatar, which is now back and Rocket could repair very easily, and go to Thanos and fight him. This would explain some of the battle scenes that we see in this trailer, because again, Kevin Feige said that the footage in the trailers will most likely only be from the first 15 to 20 minutes of the movie. This would explain why we see battle scenes. We see War Machine and Rocket in the middle of a battle. We see Thor looking like he's about to prepare for battle. We have Nebula in what looks to be the middle of a huge battle, and she's screaming. And who else would she be screaming at? This super hateful scream besides Thanos. She hates Thanos. Her sole purpose before was to kill Thanos for everything that he's done to her. And now he's killed her sister Gamora and half of the universe. So in the middle of a huge battle, I can't imagine Nebula screaming at anybody else besides Thanos. And then we have Captain America strapping his shield on, again in the middle of a battle. Looks like he's getting his butt kicked. And in this battle, he's going to be with the other Avengers, and who could defeat all of the Avengers so easily besides Thanos? Even if the Infinity Gauntlet is broken and doesn't work and he can't restore it with the Time Stone for whatever reason, he's strong enough to use the Infinity Stones by themselves. We've seen him hold the Infinity Stones with his bare hands in Infinity War, so we know he's immensely powerful. So I think the Avengers go and fight him and they fail, and they end up returning to Earth somehow. There's a plot leak out there that says the Avengers go to Thanos, they fight him, he defeats them, and he feels pity for them, so he sends them back to Earth. And that could very well happen because we've learned from the Russo brothers that Thanos never intentionally killed anybody unless he thought they were a threat to his plan. It's very clear that the Avengers are not a threat to his plan. They tried to stop him once, they failed. They try to stop him again, they fail again, so he clearly would not see them as a threat. And he did show signs of sympathy in Avengers Infinity War, so he very well could take pity on them. So I think they end up back on Earth, they don't know what to do, and some time passes by. This would explain why Black Widow's hair is blonde in some scenes and it's red in the others. It would also explain why there are missing person posters that Ant-Man is looking at. It would explain why there is a "where do we go now that they're gone" poster. Why there are support groups for people who have lost others to the snap. So this would explain why there is a time lapse and why there is some fighting at the beginning of the movie. And then after some time has passed, Ant-Man finally gets out of the quantum realm. He doesn't find Hank, Janet, or Hope when he gets out. He goes home, doesn't find his daughter, doesn't find Luis, doesn't find anybody that he knows. So he goes to the Avengers headquarters, they tell him what happened, and he tells them how he was stuck inside of a quantum realm and discovered a time vortex. This is where the new plan of time travel comes into play to stop Thanos, and that's when we see the Avengers in their all-white quantum realm suits. And that's how the rest of the movie plays out, the Avengers going back in time to stop Thanos. This is what I think we're going to see in the beginning of Avengers Endgame and what I think we're seeing some of in this new trailer with all these scenes where it looks like the Avengers are in battle. It ties in directly with some footage that we've seen in this new trailer and some legitimate plot leaks that we've heard as well. So I think in the beginning of Avengers Endgame we'll see the Avengers go and find Thanos, fight him, and lose. So let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Do you think this is how it will play out, or do you think something else? Let me know. And again, don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, and like the video so you can enter the giveaway and stay up to date on everything relating to Avengers Endgame and Marvel. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.